So, like I was saying, at some point, like if you enter a trade where you're not supposed to enter, that's what becomes a problem. You understand? But if you enter
Yeah.
a trade where you are supposed to enter at the major support level or at the major resistant level, you are in a safe place. You go and sleep. If you want to swing it, you can swing it comfortably. Though the market will try to manipulate your emotions or psychology, but you don't let it. You understand? This example that I gave you guys here, if you watch closely, let's check it out. Now, this is this is daily. Remember, this is daily, right? And we have something like higher high, higher lows. This is higher high, something like this. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now, remember the father of, I the mother. The mother of trading is higher highs and higher lows and lower highs. That's the mother of trading, right? Now, take for instance, you are doing like maybe you have a job that is paying you, you're comfortable, you understand? And this trade, you come here. I want to show you guys something. This is all these things are a break of structure, retracement, break of structure on daily, right? Now,
Yeah.
the trade has come, break this structure, break this structure. Now, this is now our recent low. This will now become our recent low. Immediately the market breaks here, here will now turn our recent low. So now, what will you do if you want to, even if you want to trade this account, if you want to swing this, you wait for this market to come back to this level and retrace on a daily. Remember, what we are all doing is from 1 hour. If you see 1 hour, there are a lot of charts. The market is dancing. That's why we are gotten hit out. That's why any small thing we are, because our stop loss is usually small. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why we get hit out. But if you enter a trade from daily, wait for a trade to come to a particular low on a daily. My dear, if you enter that trade, even if you enter that trade $1,000 and you risk 30% of that money will double. But the thing is that can you exercise that patience to wait? My trade, the trade I held for up to 3 months, I think it's from this level. No, it's not here. That trade I held it from weekly. This was the place I entered that trade. This thing I'm teaching you guys now, this is where I entered that trade. And how many pips did I just closed that trade? Was it last it was last week? How many pips did that trade did? That trade did, I closed it somewhere around when that massive buy happened around here. That trade did almost 8,800 pips. And 8,800 pips, calculate it with just 0.01. You know how much
Mm.
it will give you.
Yeah.
If you can hold it for like 2 to 3 months, because US30 is combination of 30 US30 companies. There is no how that market, like the stock, all their stocks will fall drastically. That's one thing you have to have in your mind. US30 is one of the biggest economy in the whole world. So if you are trading US30, if you want to swing a trade, if you have money, you can allow a trade to do everything and you come here and enter it. If you enter a trade here, You enter a trade here. You can leave it when it comes here. If you still want to leave it, definitely, this is what will be happening. It will just be creating higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. This is what will be happening. The market will not exceed. This is weekly. But where we are falling victims most times is because we are trading 1 hour, 30 minutes, 5 minutes. And the market is using our emotions to play. And secondly, because there is no capital. We don't have much capital. Yeah. What you are now doing is, let me give you guys an instance. What you are now, but the big traders, they don't do all those things I will do. What you are now doing is that, now, normally, this is where I was supposed to enter this trade. This is where I was supposed to enter. Normally, this is where we are supposed to enter trade, right? At this level. Now, see what we are doing. We are entering trade here. 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 You see what is happening?
Yeah.
There is no difference. It's just the time frame. Because we are day traders. But if you want to say, let me be a swing trader. Number one, you have to have that patience for the trade to come to your entry, before you can execute. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to explain here? Is it clear? Is it clear? Do you guys understand?
Yeah, it's clear, sir.
Is that
It's
clear?
clear.
Now you are not playing what you are doing now. We are not playing around this horizon.
Sir.
This is what you are doing. That's why the market is not playing us. It's not that the market is bad or anything. The market is dancing around to come back here to retrace, then give us a massive buy. Because here, this is the market's destination, to retrace and come here. But you will not see it because of why? You are trading on 1 hour, for 5 minutes, 30 minutes. But if you can exercise patience and say, okay, if this market gets here, let me now buy. It will waste time. It will take you because when I entered my trade, the first time I entered it, I waited for 2 months before that trade come to my entry. I now entered it, but just the problem is that I never entered it with a lot capital. I just funded $100, entered the trade with 0.05, and I deleted the account and left it there. I deleted the account and I left it. Sometimes if it comes to my mind, I will not come back, because I know that no how, market will not come and hit me out, because I entered at the major support level. I don't know if it's clear. Is that clear?
It's clear, sir.
So
yeah,
one problem that we are having as traders, number one is capital.
Yes,
Number one is capital. That is why I told you guys, funded Profem, go for Profem if you don't have capital. All these people that you see that are trading big accounts is capital. Trading is capital. If you don't have capital, you cannot exercise patience and wait for here with $100. $100, 0.01, what is it going to do for you? Is it even up to your expenses per month? So now you have understood that, okay, you know the strategy, you've known your edge. The next thing is, how will I get capital? You now look for a way to get it. Will take time. Now, I started mine since January. Now I'm up 300,000 funded account. Before you know it, I'll start building my own personal life account. I'm now building my own personal life account. I'm no longer going to buy next year. I will not be, by the special grace of God, I will not be trading funded. I will not be trading Profim again. I will now have my own 100,000 account, life account, or 200,000 life account. I'm not trading my own money. You see how to scale. This is how to scale. It's not if you are making money from trading, you'll be eating the money. You'll be spending it. Not that you're not, at least when you make money from trading, buy yourself, pay yourself first, buy something for yourself to appreciate yourself. That is very, very important. There is another psychology in that aspect. Pay yourself first. I do it. The last time I won 100K, I cash out from my 100,000. I bought myself an iPad. Yes, each time I make profit, a huge profit, I buy myself something. Now, whenever I'm looking at, I say, yes, this is what trading give me. It will make me, to motivate me to be pushing harder. I don't know if you guys understand. It will push me more to push harder because I know that, yes, what I'm doing, I'm seeing the light. It just that the light has not become massive. Even if it's $10, even if it's $5, withdraw that money, use it. Take $1 out of it. Buy yourself something that you can be seeing. Whenever you see it, you will remember that, yes, trading gave me this money. It will make you to be pushing more. That is just the secret. All these guys, all these forex traders you are seeing, they are buying cars, buying houses because they made the money. And when they realize that it's forex that gave them money, they are happy. It's not that they don't have losing streak. It's not that they don't lose money. But all those things keep them going. That's how trading is. It works totally more on psychology. So you have to use psychologists to still follow it. I don't know if that makes sense, guys. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yes, it
makes
does.
sense, sir.
Yes, it
So that
does,
is
Yes,
it.
sir.
sir.
So that is it. It's not there is no
Makes so much
trading
sense.
is not that difficult the way people think that trading is difficult. It's just number one, we are dealing just like me now. If I have $1 million, what am I looking for all this place around here? What am I looking for around here? Trading around this place. I'll just relax and wait for trade to come here, to come to this level, to this low. I'll use why if okay, let's take for instance that when I enter that trade at this level, just imagine I enter that trade. I have like say 500,000 account, and I enter that trade from here, from this level. This is where I enter that trade, and the trade did up to 8,000 pips, or let's say 7,000 pips. With 500,000 account, do you know how much I'm going to be making? Do you know how much
I will
profit?
choose 0.7. Use 0.1.
Or even use 0.1. Do you know how much you're going to make? So all these things is not, sometimes it plays with our psychology, which is normal. But trading is trading. Nothing like it's not a rocket science. It's just straightforward. But it's the
Just
problem.
psychology.
Just the problem
Psychology.
is just psychology, and you need to work on it. You need to try to work on your patience. In as much you are not trading, you don't have much capital. You are trying to scale up. You just have to trade at a place that when you enter a trade, the trade will go perfectly well. Not dancing around. I hope that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Does it make
Yes,
sense?
of course.
So
It makes sense, sir.
do we have more questions? Bring more questions so that we'll talk about it. So this is the challenge. This is the challenge that we all
This is the
are
challenge
having.
that we all are having.
I'm hearing myself. Notes. I don't know if you guys understand. That is the challenge.
Yes, sir.
One thing is having
Oh.
capital. One thing is having capital. One thing is knowing your strategy. Then you now execute without fear.
Okay.
So ask me a question before we now, one or two more questions before we now do our analysis.
Hello,
Yes, right.
Mr.
Yes,
Butek.
right.
I have a question.
Okay, go on.
Okay, go on.
Okay. My question is, it is good to trade on news on US30, and also does the news push the market on US30 the period we are trading? Because when you watch the market from this week, you can verify that we have very strong news, but This week the market do a consolidating market on the
Okay.
chart. So I want to ask, is it good to trade on news on
Okay.
US30?
Okay. So now let me move to. So now your question is when there is news, when there is news, the news pushes the market positively. Do you understand? The news pushes the market positively. That's when there is mostly FMC, CPI. These are news that pushes the market positively, right? So now, last week there was
Some
news,
don't
but
go.
the
They don't
market.
go this thing.
Please
They
mute
don't.
yourself. Mute yourself. You guys should mute yourself. I'm talking. So now, last week, why did the market? There was news, but the market, if you notice, the market didn't really have much reaction because of what? I told you guys that the market has really bought. The market overbought last week. The market did about 1,000 something pips. This is it. Not from here. From this level. From this opening to this level. Even more than that week that the market bought excessively. So during this period when the market has overbought, now what the market will be doing now is now trying to settle back again. The market is now trying to settle back again before it will continue its normal state. If the market has overbought, even if there is news, FMC, CPI, whatever news, it will not, the market will just once immediately the news open, the market will just have a massive push, and you think, okay, the market is going to buy or probably sell if it's a downtrend. It's not going to do that, especially US30. Based on my experience trading US30, so it will try to normalize again. The market will try to normalize again before we will now see another massive push. I don't know if you understand. Before you now see another massive push. Normally, I know last week I'm not supposed to trade. But I entered that trade because I thought that immediately the market broke out of this level, that the market, okay, is about to buy again at this level, this consolidation level. Immediately it broke out from here. I thought the market is going to buy, right? But the market didn't. It just pushed up, came down back again to tell you that, okay, I've already overbought. I overbought. I'm just trying to settle down, regardless of the news or whatever, right? So if at all you want to enter a market, let's say this market has overbought, maybe you missed it. You missed that, oh, you came and you said that this market, just do your analysis. Wait for the market where the market will retrace on a daily. If it's 27% fib level, 30, 50. Wait for a place where on a higher time frame where the market, you know that the market is going to retrace. When the market gets here, enter. Then allow the market to retrace. Definitely, if you follow this procedure, when the market has overbought, on the one the market has oversold, there will always be a massive retracement before continuation. If that makes sense. So news affects the market, it pushes the market very well when the market has been on a normal direction. The news will push it up or push it down. But when there is when there has been a massive push up or push down, whether there is news or not, the market will try to settle back down before it will continue its movement, normal movement. Does that answer your question?
Yes, please. Yes.
Very good. So one more question.
Thank you.
So
One more question, then we'll do analysis, please. Chukwemeka, you are welcome. I'm just
Yeah,
here.
thank you.
Yeah, how is it going?
I'm good.
Very well. So, do you have any question?
Not really, because I've not really traded for I think about 2 weeks now for some certain reasons.
Have you been watching the charts?
I will be channeling it towards um finance because I believe for a trader to be successful to some extent you have to have capital. It is very, very necessary because for the past
Yeah. I guess your network is bad. Guys, hello? Since his network is bad, so we are going to do our hello, Chukwemeka, are you still with us? His network is bad. So do we have any other question? Someone else to take over so that his network is bad. Do we have any other questions? Someone else to take over before we do our analysis? Do we have any other question? No question.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, go on. Chinaza.
Please, because last week I do not want to talk about my last week trading because it was really terrible. So, but that's by the way. So I want to know how you trade the news trade because I was trying to see how you used to know when they have the news and how to trade with news. So I don't know how to go about it. So
If
I want to
okay, now if you want to trade the news, first of all, you need to understand the trend of the market initially. But personally, I will not advise you to use your profile to trade the news for now. I will not advise that. Yeah, because the news can manipulate you, and you will lose your account. Because when the news starts, it jumps high, come back again. It can give you 200, 300 pips up and down. And if you are not careful, you will go and enter at the level where the market is trying to create a wick. See, this is what news does. How will I give this instance? This is what
that
news.
was what made me when you told us that we are having news at so time. I was just anticipating the time. Once immediately is the time. I was just trying to take the trade. I took the trade. Before you know it, the thing went down first before it went up.
Oh
So when
my
it went
goodness.
down, it took
Yes. I
a lot
didn't
of
drop, excuse me. I dropped the news information for you guys to stay off the market. It's not for you guys to trade. Whenever I drop the news, I'm telling you that,
market.
look, don't trade at this so time if you don't know how to trade the news. If you have profit, close it. If you're on profit, if you're on losses, if your market is on loss, close it. This is the information I give based on the news is Avoid the news.
Close your trade.
Yes, close your trade.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God, I was thinking you wanted
I'm
us to
not
be
giving,
aware so
no,
we can take
no,
the trade
no, no, no.
anytime.
If you don't know how to trade news, you don't go trade. Even myself, up till now,
Oh
I've
my
not even know
God.
how to trade news.
I almost lost my account. I'm
You
telling
don't
you the
do,
truth.
you don't do that. You would have asked me. You would have asked a question. Not take things on your own. You would have asked question to verify. You know, when you are losing money. You ask question if you are not clarified or based on the information I drop. You ask question. When you drop question, I'll answer. You see? I'll stay away from the news. Anything that has to do with news, if you want to pass your Profem account, if you want to hold your account for a very long time, stay away from it if you
Oh
don't know how
my
to trade
God.
it. And when you trade news, Profem, they deduct 40% when you start trade, I think. They deduct 40% because they know that there is a lot of volatility in the market and people will take advantage of it. So during news, stay away. That's why I give the information because it can wipe your account. They can still give you massive money. It can still wipe your account. So to be on a better position, it's good you stay away from it. You stay away from it.
Volatility was
Yeah,
massive. Oh my God.
it has a lot of volatility. And I wanted to show you guys something. If the market, let's say for instance, news now, we have news, and the market do something like this. This is news. This is news. Sorry. Now, the market is here. The market has been probably be dancing around here, around this place. And there is news by 3:30. Once the news opens immediately, what you will see is Pia. And the
Like
market will
mad.
be coming down a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, creating week. This thing now is a week, right? Then if you think that, okay, the market is about to go up more again, you go and
Go
enter here.
down again and you take the trade. Hey,
You go and
that
enter
was what
here,
happened to me, coach. I'm mad.
right? Now you see what I'm saying. You go and enter here. Once you enter here, it will do as if you want to buy again. What you see, the market will now drop and
Yeah.
come back here again. And when it come back here, it will even come like this. So that is why I say if you don't know how to go about it, you don't trade it. That's why I give the information. You have to learn it. I trade news, but I trade news when my account, I know that my account is still very much okay. It's still very intact. I want to let me just play around. But if I'm serious business to pass my account, I don't go close to it. If I'm serious to pass my account, I don't go close to news. So next time, learn from your mistake. Next time, don't try it. If you want to do something like that,
Yeah.
wait, ask questions. Ask questions, okay? So
Okay.
that is it. But I hope you didn't blew your account, right? I hope you didn't blew your account.
Coach, I'm telling you, I would just say half percent. It's almost gone. So
How many how
I
many
just
percent?
hope that this week will be favorable for me because
Re- Reduce
because
your don't
I know I had so much loss last week.
don't trade
Sorry?
with reduce your lot size. If you are trading 0.05, divide it into 2. Definitely, if the market moves fine, very well, you still recover it. I have been on a massive drawdown
What
for
happened was that I because you said the news, you have news. I know that the news is something, positive. So I went to use a bigger loss size so I can make more money. So
no,
that with that big loss size, I took like I don't know how many positions. So that was I was just losing here, losing all the positions at a time. So the loss
psychology will
the
mess you
loss
up.
was not so much.
Yeah,
The losses was not so much. I had to close all of them because it was just going to a different direction.
yeah. Next time,
That's
don't
why.
do it. Don't do it. Don't try that, please. Don't. You are going to mess your account up. Don't try that. Don't try that, please. Especially when you are using Profile. Even with your real account, don't try it. It's not advisable. You're gonna mess your account up if you don't know how to go about it. So that is it. So we have some minutes left. So let's do the analysis. So first of all, we have our highs and our lows. We have our highs and our lows. This is our high. Then we have our low. We have our low. Presume that this is our low. This is our high. This is the market break structure, retrace, and give us another high. This is our high, and this is our low. Then there's nothing much here. Let's move down to the daily. So looking at the daily, we'll bring down our trend line. I hope everybody here knows our confluences. I don't need to be going deep on it. So our trend line, this is our trend line. So this is another low on the daily, another break of structure at this level, right? This is another break of structure at that level. So now what are we looking out for? This is another low, another low. This low engineered this high, this high. It engineered this high, right? So now we'll use our Fibonacci that will give us the appropriate direction of the market. So what you are looking out for? This is another low. They are expecting this market to come down at least to this level to take us up. Why? Because first we have the psychological level. The market is at the psychological level and is at a trend line. There is a trend line here, right? There is a trend line. There is psychological level. There is a zone. This is a zone, key zone, right?
Yeah.
So we have 4 confluences list here. So if the market can get to this level, it's a very good place direction to enter a trade. If the market can get to this level, it's a very good place to enter a market, right? At this level. So if the market does not do any of this, then we'll look at the market, because looking at the 4 hours, sorry, I thought we are in 4 hours already. So looking at the market from 4 hours level, you see that the market is consolidating at this level. At this level. It's consolidating at this level. So what we are expecting, if the market does not come down to this level, I think is about 600 or so, let's say 700 pips. The market can come to sell 700 pips to this level. This is a very good, sweet place to enter this sell, to enter a buy. But if it does not come to this level, then the next thing we expect is the market to break out from this level to this 61%. We'll not trade it from like this. It's 1%. It's very simple. If he can come to here, this is a very nice, sweet place to enter. But if he doesn't, we wait for it here. Retracement to enter. This is the two things we are expecting. Is that clear? If you enter a trade here, you close here. But it is not advisable. But if you want to wait for A setup, A plus setup, this is A plus setup. This is A plus setup. This is mini A plus setup. But this is A plus setup. This is mini A plus setup. So if there is a retracement here, a good retracement, break of structure, break of this consolidation and a retracement, a very good mini setup, A plus setup, we take it to this level, 61%. But if it doesn't do this one, we expect it to at least come to this level. If it can come to this level, a very sweet place to buy. A very sweet place. You can swing this one. This trade, you can swing it. So that is it. Do you have any question regarding the, I'm dropping it in the group. Do you have any question? Do you have any question?
Nothing from me, sir. Nothing.
Is it cool? Is the analysis okay? Do you have any
Yeah, the analysis is
contribution?
okay. I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna put alert in both places. Yeah, the
Yeah.
analysis is cool, and I'm not taking any trade.
Don't do
I'm not
anything.
taking.
Don't do anything
I'm
aside
not.
from this thing. It's gonna be manipulative. If you do anything around this place, let me mark it here. If you are doing anything around this place, you are setting yourself. You are setting trap around within this place. You are setting trap
Okay,
for
sir.
yourself. So allow market to break out of here. If the market break out of here, it will come, at least it will come to this place or this level
Okay, sir.
or this level,
Thank you.
right? Before we can expect a buy. So
Okay.
that will be the end of the meeting. I hope we have.
But sorry, coach. I thought this before this thing will get to this level, to this psychology level of that trend line. I think it's going to reach like almost weeks before it will get there.
You don't know. You don't know
Because within the week,
this place.
I'm not sure it's going to get there. So you have to wait for a longer time.
It's not US30 US30 can do 1,000 pips in a day. This is 700. This is 700 pips. This is 700 pips. This is 4 hours. It's 700 pips. It can do it. We have been catching it. We'll do analysis and it will drop and come to our entry. We enter. It's just that if you cannot exercise patience, you come and be dancing here. On 5 minutes, it will be eating your money small, draining your account. But have the patience. Any breakout from here, retracement, you enter. But if you want to take the sell, if it breaks out from here, retrace, you can enter to come for you to come to this level. But it's not advisable because anything can happen because it's an uptrend. Generally, the market is an uptrend. So that is it. That will be the end of the meeting. Any other thing we'll communicate in the group. Have a nice day, guys. Let's see what the weekend holds for all of us. Bye. Bye, guys.